Hey everyone! So it turned out to be a pretty nice day outside, so I let in some natural light for this video, and I thought why not actually sit down and answer the questions you guys posted on the video I made for my first Q&A. I really want to say a huge thank you to those who asked a question because I had no idea that you guys actually wanted to ask me anything, so I'm really happy I got about like 82 questions and I went through all of them and I picked 15 to answer. Some of you guys asked similar questions, so I just put your names or your username for one question and I'll put all the names down below when I start answering them. So yep, this video is sort of like for you guys to get to know me a little better because I feel like all I've been doing is showing what I make and not really showing who I am. So especially to my subscribers, because I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, and it'd be better if you guys really knew some things about me instead of just what I make. So let's get started with the first question. What is your name and why did you start crafting? And I'll list everyone's name that asked that question down here. So first of all, my actual name is Rachel, and I started crafting because I've always enjoyed art and I like any kind of medium of art, and I grew up like drawing and painting during school and stuff like that. And then by the time I went to high school I started doing ceramics and sculpture, which introduced me to clay, and I really started to enjoy that. But it was the kind of clay that you like spin pottery on a wheel and then you fire it in a kiln. Like that's kind of why I wanted to do polymer clay, because it's easier to just bake the polymer clay in an oven instead of in a kiln, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a kiln where I live. So that's the reason why I started clay. And also because I like doing really fine details on my art, like what I do. I really pay attention to small fine details and best with like really tedious work. So that's also why I started to do charms, because they're really tiny, and also because I like cute things and I wanted to incorporate both of those to what I do. Why did you choose the name Lost and Found Charms? The person that asked that will be put right here. I love anything whimsical, and I always incorporate that to what I do, like anything like art, even like baking, even how I dress. And I also think it sounded nice. Yeah, that's why. The next question is, who inspired you to start crafting? And it's asked by all these people right here. So before I even started a YouTube channel, people that I've watched before, My Petite Cakes, Sabby Loves, Funky Pink Gal, and Pink Gym Girl, and then I really like those channels, and they're really talented, so it inspired me to do better on my charms and maybe make a channel for it so I can also grow and improve them and also be creative and think of different ideas. Do you have any other hobbies or interests besides polymer clay? This was asked by RachTW and Caption Kawaii. Yeah, I do have other interests. I also do sewing and I design clothes because I graduated from a fashion design school, and I also paint and draw. I sometimes sing, but like not in public, just like by myself. And I love shopping, of course, like every other girl. I like to ride my bike, I like to do photography, I love traveling. Really wish to save up for a trip to Japan soon. I love whimsical things, going to thrift shops and finding vintage pieces. I like to listen to music, and yeah. I think that's about it. I don't think I can think of any more. For photography, I like digital photography, but I also enjoy doing film photography because I have an old model style camera that I got from my grandfather a really long time ago. How old are you? And this was asked by all these people here. So my birthday is on April the 2nd, and I was born in the year 1991, so that would make me 21 years old. And I just graduated from fashion design school in 2011, and I've been working on custom designs for clients and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll be done that. And I really want to get into the fashion industry, hopefully like when I get enough experience. Where do you get your inspirations or ideas from? I basically get all my ideas anywhere. Like if I go out and I see something, or I see something cute and like, oh, maybe I can create that in clay or something like that. I usually have a notebook that I carry with me. It's like a small mini notebook. I carry it with me in my purse, and if I get an idea I would write it down so I don't forget. And so like when I collect enough ideas and I sit down and work with clay and I have no ideas, I will look in that book and list some things I want to make. And then yeah, that usually works for me. So I like to do character charms when I start crafting, or anything like characters like Sanex, especially because I love Sanex. I will think like, how can I incorporate a theme with a certain character that I like? And then I'll think of one and then I'll try to create it somehow, like maybe Rilakkuma and a costume, like fairy costume or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's usually what I do when I think of ideas. Who are your favorite crafters on YouTube? For resin, clay, or any other crafts? This was asked by all these people here. And I'll have to say for resin, because I just started resin, but I'm really inspired by Atelier Lorien, which is Abby. Also Amy from Crafter's Delights, because her resin pieces are really gorgeous, that she incorporates shabby chic. Also My Petite Cakes, because her resin pieces are really adorable, and I love the stickers she uses and glitter. For clay, I would say My Petite Cakes, Lilac Sprinkles, Funky Pink Gal, CG Kawaii Crafter, and Sabby Loves, because they're all really talented and they have really original ideas, and I really like how detailed their charms are and everything. For other crafts such as plushies or decodan or anything like that is the Hollycopter, so Holly with like her deco pieces, and also Mitsu Tama Bambi, because her deco pieces are so adorable, and I really like the clay she uses, which is resin clay, and if I ever start deco I will totally get that because I think it lasts a long time. For plushies I would say Rockerness, so Shirley from Rockerness. I really love her amigurumis and how she knits that. Like I used to be able to knit before but I totally forgot. So I really admired her work because of that, and plus everything she makes is like so adorable, so kind of hard not to like her stuff. So the next question is, what are some favorite creations that I've done before? And here are some of the people that asked me that. So I'm not very good at resin, but the polymer clay charms that I do like that I've made before, the Sailor Moon key I created a while ago, and this is the first, I think this is the first key I've made, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think this is the first key I've made, and I really like how it looks like the actual Sailor Moon key, and I like the little rhinestone that they put on it too, so like my little two Ruinsu bunnies, because this is one of my favorite Sanex characters, and I love how I got to create them. So yeah, I like those. This Alice in Wonderland pendant turned out pretty nice, and I guess this is one of my favorite pieces too, because I did spend a lot of time painting and doing the detail work on this. One of my newer favorite ones, Chapeau and standing on a carousel. And I did spend a lot of time on this too, and yeah, like painting the carousel and everything. So, do you watch anime? And it was asked by these people right here. I actually don't watch a lot of anime. It's just that like I didn't really like get into it. I usually, like growing up, I wasn't really interested in any of that like stuff on TV. The only anime I used to watch was Sailor Moon when I was little, and I would go home after school and watch that. So I enjoyed that, but anything else I don't really know. But if you guys want to suggest any that you guys watch or you will like recommend to me, you guys can feel free to do so. But one of my best friends watches anime, so if you guys suggest them, I can probably ask him about that and see if it's good or not. I do watch some animated shows, like of course, Adventure Time. So watch, of course, Studio Ghibli movies. I don't know if that counts as anime, but it is an animated, like, movie. Kawaii Muff Muff asked if I have any tips for beginners for polymer clay. Well, I don't think I have a lot of tips because I still feel like I just started my channel, but the stuff that I've learned while working with polymer clay is that you really need to keep your hands super clean, so get some like baby wipes or wash your hands a couple of times before you start, because getting dust in your clay is really annoying and you always have to like take it out. It's best to get a blending tool or any like ball tool, because I have a hard time like blending my charms or making them really smooth. Like if you can tell with maybe the chapeau right here, like you can tell that it's not smooth, like it's bumpy and stuff like that. So sometimes I can't get them perfect every time, but I do try. And I don't have any ball tools or blending tools. I would recommend when you bake your charms, put it at kind of a lower temperature for your oven, maybe at like near 200-300, because that way that your charms won't burn easily when you put them in for too long. But yeah, I think that's about it. Lilac Sprinkles asks, do you like hot cocoa? Yes, I do like hot cocoa. I think it's very delicious and really yummy. What is your favorite Adventure Time character? And this was asked by Cool Rice Bunny, also known as Lily, Finn, and Fiona. I also like Marshall Lee and LSP because LSP is like amazing. Princess Starlight AG13 asked what is my favorite Adventure Time princess, and I think it's Princess Bubblegum, because I don't know, I just like that character. And also because I haven't really like gotten to know Flame Princess, because I know that she's just got introduced into the series, so yeah, but we'll see. I don't know, it could change. So Stella Rose 1237 asks, when will you do a contest? And I'm really glad you asked this question because I'm actually going to do a contest really soon, and I listed on the side of my channel that it was going to be a surprise video, but yeah, I'm going to do a contest soon, probably by the end of this month or the beginning of the next month, but want to do a contest for you guys, especially my subscribers, because you guys mean a lot to me, and it's nice to have support even though I haven't uploaded a lot of videos or charm updates or anything like that. 1,600 plus subscribers, and I'm really thankful for that amount. So yeah, I already have all my prizes and stuff. I just have to like plan when I'm gonna actually host it and video for that and have all the rules and everything. And it does take a lot of time to prepare contests, like, because I have entered some contests before and it does look like it takes a lot of time to prepare. So the next question was asked by these people right here, and they asked what my favorite characters are, either Sanx or Sanrio. And the only character I really like from Sanrio is Little Twin Stars, and they're just adorable. I grew up liking them, and my mom said that my sister was Kiki and I was Lala, and she would buy like Little Twin Star stuff for us, and I still have like some of my old Little Twin Star stuff, like this notebook right here. It's like a vintage Little Twin Stars notebook, and it's even unused, and I really like this. So yeah, that's like kind of my obsession with Little Twin Stars. But that's basically the only character that's my favorite from Sanrio. I kind of like my Melody too, but like not as much as Little Twin Stars. And my favorite Sanx characters would have to be, well, first Rue and Sue, like that's like my top favorite. And then I like Rilakkuma, and I also like Kotasuda and Yanko, so those are the characters that I like. So that was all the questions I chose, and don't be sad if I didn't choose a question. I probably will be doing another question video in maybe a few months, just so I can answer some other questions that I haven't answered yet. And if you would like, you can ask right now in this video, so you can just comment below and ask another question, and I will look through that when the time comes. I really hope you guys like this video, and I hope I didn't sound weird or anything. I also hope you like the little plushies. If you guys want to know more about me, I do have a Tumblr page that I made a while ago. and I have more of a description about me, and there's pictures of what I like and also what inspires me. And if you also want to communicate with me more, if you have an iPhone or iPod, you can add the app Kik, and my username is right here. And then you can just talk to me. It's free. It's like you can text but without having to pay long distance or anything like that. Me and Lilac Sprinkles talk on there, and also Cool Rice Bunnies. So I guess that's about it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!